Introducing the InnoSwitch3-PD family of power conversion ICs from Power Integrations. This is the most integrated solution available for USB Type-C, PD and PPS power adapters. What we've done is put the microcontroller inside our IC. This allows you to reduce your bill of material, simplify manufacturing, and eliminate a lot of the software development required to create a USB-C PD plus PPS power adapter. Power Integrations has spent a considerable amount of time in the rapid charge and USB PD markets developing a series of products aimed to increase efficiency, simplify communication between the microcontroller and the power conversion engine, reduce component size, and increase switching frequency. Now we're introducing a new family, the InnoSwitch3-PD, which builds on the experience from all of those product families to create the most integrated single-chip solution available in the market today. InnoSwitch3-PD is an InnoSwitch control engine married to a microcontroller. We have a high-voltage switch on the primary side, a direct drive for a synchronous rectification device, a drive for an integrated load switch, and a discharge path for the output. In addition, we have a temperature sense input for circuit component temperature monitoring, but the key feature is the introduction of the integrated microcontroller, which has a transmit and receive function using direct communication to the CC1 and CC2 channels of a USB PD charging system. This allows us to dramatically reduce component count and simplify the software development required to create a USB PD compatible power supply. The precise control this enables allows us to do 10 millivolt steps and very small current increments to create a versatile USB PD power supply. By integrating the microcontroller, we're able to reduce the size of the bill of material by 50%. InnoSwitch 4 was able to reduce the component count significantly over existing solutions. But we've gone even further with InnoSwitch3-PD, allowing us to take our component count down to below 60 components in many applications. This is less than half of what's typically seen in the marketplace today. And the key function benefit of that is manufacturability. It's very simple to build a power supply with fewer components. Here we have a 20-watt cube with only 44 components and 2 circuit boards. Very simple to manufacture, very simple to design. The 50-watt slim adapter shows that we can fit all the power components necessary for power conversion, all the control functionality required for the USB PD interface, and all the safety features necessary for a power converter onto a single small printed circuit board. This is less than 10 millimeters high and uses 60 components. And finally, we have a 65-watt cube design showing just how small the bill of material is in a power supply design. Because it's an InnoSwitch device, we have very high efficiency, up to 95%. No load consumption can be as low as 14 milliwatts, and we can achieve 100 watts output without the need for heat sinks. We also have the protection features you've come to expect from InnoSwitch devices, and long lifetime performance is demonstrated by a huge field population of InnoSwitch 3 devices. We use the same InnoSwitch24D package as with other InnoSwitch 3 families. We position the CC1 and CC2 and the NTC connections on the secondary side using spare pins. The key benefit for the InnoSwitch3-PD family is its ability to drive the USB PD interface. It supports USB PD 3.0 and PPS, and also the QC4 protocol. It's got a one-time programmable memory allowing us to inset specific output voltage and current combinations to match customer requirements. The InnoSwitch3-PD control IC handles the communication function between the power supply, the source, the load, the sink, and the cable. Active cable is automatically detected using an onboard VCON supply. Cable current rating is used to adjust algorithms as required by the USB PD standard. The InnoSwitch3-PD broadcasts the source nature of the device it's embedded in and looks for a sink that matches a USB PD application. It handles legacy connections and defaults to the appropriate settings as required. So all the USB PD and PPS functionality is built into the product. Power rating from 25 watts to 100 watts. Different device sizes ensure that you have an optimum size power transistor for your application. In addition to the IC part number, which sets the power level, we use feature codes to describe the PDOs and APDO feature set embedded in the control IC. By selecting the appropriate feature code, we can provide the necessary PDO or APDO to match any standard application. InnoSwitch3 brought us a very high performance with regard to reliability, efficiency, and protection in an integrated package. InnoSwitch3 Pro added the capability to provide easy communication via an I2C port between the InnoSwitch3 control engine and a microcontroller. InnoSwitch3-PD took that one step further and brought the microcontroller on board the InnoSwitch3 IC. We have two reference designs available. DER837 is an engineering design report that describes a 45-watt USB PD 3.0 plus PPS power supply. It has high efficiency, easily meeting international standards, and low part count on a small board. The report includes a complete bill of material, functional description, and test results for this design. Also available is RDR838. This is a hardware setup allowing you to obtain a working, fully tested and functional board and an engineering design report to actually provide hands-on testing of design. These are available either from the PI website or from our distribution partners. The InnoSwitch3-PD is the only one-chip solution for USB PD power conversion. It has the proven performance of an InnoSwitch3 device, very high efficiency, very low no-load consumption, and comprehensive protection. The high level of integration the product family brings means that we have a reduced bill of material, which means super slim designs are more straightforward, high volume manufacturability is easy, and we can even do things like use single-sided PCBs. To find out more about the InnoSwitch3-PD product family, visit us on the web at power.com.